what really makes it look like water is when I blend it. I'm going to blend that here in a minute once I get all these in here. Don't be afraid to give this one a try. It's really not a hard lesson. I'm laying it all out for you here right now. If you just kind of take heed to what I'm telling you. There's certain things that have to be followed a certain way. When I talk about the perspective rules, those are important. To get realism in your painting, to make it look natural and believable, perspective is a huge issue. It simply means that anything in the distance will look a lighter value, lighter color, and it'll appear smaller. Which is why if I am 2 football field lengths away from you, I look like I'm 50 pounds slimmer, and I haven't been in the sun for 3 years. I look like a vampire all white. That was a joke. I would be lighter tone and look smaller. But it's true. Perspective, linear perspective means anything in the distance will appear smaller. Aerial perspective means it will appear lighter. So see, it's just a matter of filling this in. I still want to go just a tad darker down here at the bottom. I'm going to take ultramarine blue, a speck of purple, and a speck of that Van Dyke brown. Be careful with the brown. It'll change it in a heartbeat. Look how much darker that makes it. That's good. I want it darker down here. Darker is closer. Now I've got this big 2-inch brush over here. And I know I used it to apply all that background paint, but I can simply wipe that off cleanly enough to be able to blend with it with no problem. I don't need to wash it, go through all that process. If I take this brush and just simply wipe it off, I can blend with it. Plenty clean enough to blend. Because it's blue on the brush, it's blue here. It won't create any havoc at all. Wipe it off, and I'm just going to come in and watch how this waterizes this area. That's a Willyism. It's my own word, waterize. But see how that just softens it, and it just turns it into instant water. Don't blend it too much. You're going to lose all your lines. The idea is just to soften them a bit. All right, pretty easy, right? That's it for the background. I'm going to switch over to my 1-inch texture brush. We're going to start putting that foliage in. Now this was an autumn scene. I like to use some autumn colors because a lot of times you see lighthouses, people do them on the west coast where there's not this type of foliage as much. They're more fir trees and that sort of thing. This to me looks like it's maybe something in Maine, off the coast of New England. Like I said before, it's made up. It's something I made up out of my head. But I kind of really like the nice orange colors against the blue. Orange and blue are complementary colors, which means they work together. They're visually appealing in a painting.